For her, she's never looked back. She's never complained. She's never asked why. She just goes through this life and takes it head on. She's amazing. Like, she knows she had a second chance at life, and boy, I tell you, she hasn't stopped since that day. Amanda was a 10.5-pound baby. She was always happy. She loved outdoors. She loved bugs and frogs and all that kind of stuff. She was just a normal kid until she got sick.
When I was like 2, my parents discovered a bump on my leg. So they took me back to the doctor a couple of times and they thought everything was fine until like they did an x-ray, and the bump, it turned out to be Ewing sarcoma, which is a rare type of bone cancer.
I'll never forget getting a phone call at like 6:30 in the morning from her pediatrician telling us that they had booked an appointment at the oncology center at Children's National. And that's when our journey began. In that time frame of like little over, I think it was a year, she went through 14 rounds of chemo. And when we found out she had to have her leg amputated, we went to a specialist. And there wasn't a lot they could do to save her leg. When we were wheeling her down to surgery, her dad turned to her and we told her that she was gonna run again, and she was gonna run fast.
Sports, they make me feel like I'm at home, kinda. I just really like sports because I can just show everyone there's no limits to what you can do.
Last year at high school, she played field hockey, lacrosse, and basketball. On her JV team this year, she scored most of their points. She's just an amazing, determined athlete and person. And she's just like, I'm gonna prove everybody wrong.
The reason we do Turpathon is to obviously like give back to the hospital. When I was in the hospital, like the nurses, they treat us like family, and they're the ones that like helped me get better, and they did everything that they could to make us happy.
They made it so that Amanda could be a kid and feel at home. I don't know of any 2-year-old that gets happy to go to the doctor or the hospital, but Amanda did. They made it fun for her to be there. So she always loved coming back. This is where you spent a lot of the days before surgery.
My parents just always taught me to like be positive and show people that just because I have one leg doesn't mean I can't do anything a normal person could do.
I think she can do whatever she wants to. Whatever she puts her mind to, she'll do. Because in her life, she's never stopped, and can't isn't a word she says.